Yo, what is good, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today, we've got some awesome information from across the platforms, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Soulcalibur VI, we have the first details and screenshots. Mitsurugi, Sophia, and Reverse Edge as well. So following its announcement at the Game Awards 2017 last night, Bandai Namco has released the first details and screenshots of Soulcalibur VI. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Here's the about. History hides away more than one truth. Soulcalibur VI represents the latest entry in the premier weapons-based head-to-head fighting series and continues the epic struggle of warriors searching for the legendary soul swords. Taking place in the 16th century, revisit the events of the original Soulcalibur to uncover hidden truths. The heroic battles transpire in a beautiful fluid world with eye-popping graphics and visual appeal. Soulcalibur VI tunes the battle, movement, and visual systems so players can execute visceral and dynamic attacks with ease. Soulcalibur VI marks a new era of the historic franchise and its legendary struggle between the mighty soul swords. Here are the key features of the game. Unreal Engine 4. For the first time in franchise history, beautiful and jaw-dropping 3D character models, visual effects, stages rendered in Unreal Engine. New battle mechanics. Read opponents' attacks to execute a strategic reversal edge to land a counterattack while on guard. Multiple fighting styles. Choose from a worldly roster of warriors, each with their own deadly weapons, fighting styles, and visual flair. Dynamic battles, spectacular high-speed battles featuring all new battle mechanics, taking gameplay to the next level. So we also have some characters that they talked about, Mitsurugi, Sophia, and the new Reversal Edge system. So let's go ahead and get into that. So in Soulcalibur VI, Reversal Edge is a new battle system that integrates both offense and defense. Once a Reversal Edge is activated, you can continuously defend against the opponent's techniques to clash against each other and follow up with powerful counterattacks based on the opponent's actions. When a Reversal Edge hits, you can enjoy a powerful production-like scene from an action movie highlighted by a dynamic camera. Soulcalibur VI is due out for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC via Steam in 2018. So this was definitely not a surprise announcement. We had some rumors, we had some information as far as that leak beforehand, and some of that stuff was definitely true with the fighting styles and as far as what they're going to go with the visual flair of the game, Unreal Engine, and all of that. So some of that stuff was true. Maybe we'll see if all the rest of it is. Although one big thing that people thought was going to happen was going to be a Nintendo Switch version of it. But I will say at this point, I wouldn't count it out right now because it is Unreal Engine 4 and Bandai Namco does have more announcements that they're going to be having. Plus, they've always said that they are going to be doing more multi-platform when it comes to Nintendo Switch. I do feel that this game has probably been in development for quite some time, and Bandai Namco even said it themselves that they kind of messed it up when it came to the Switch, and they probably should have put a little bit more into it, and now they're actually dedicating more resources to Nintendo Switch development. So I do think that this game, Soulcalibur VI, will come to Nintendo Switch at some point. We just have to kind of wait and see if it's going to happen. Although, if I'm wrong on it, but I do feel that Bandai Namco, based on their past statements, based on Unreal Engine 4, and kind of based on some of the stuff that we have heard about it, I do feel that we could be getting a Nintendo Switch announcement maybe at a Nintendo Direct, or maybe at some point after the PS4, Xbox One, and PC versions do release. Either way, Soulcalibur VI is still looking really good. This whole Reversal Edge looks pretty nice as well. The visuals are vibrant and great looking. It looks awesome, and I think that it's going to play really well. Soulcalibur has always had a nice feel to it overall when you're playing with different characters. I'm a Maxi main myself, so I'm looking forward to them revealing Maxi because I think he's really cool. He uses nunchucks, so nunchucks are awesome. But anyway, what do you guys think about Soulcalibur VI as far as the first details, screenshots, and the facts that they went over so far? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next article here. This is one of the pieces of news that I actually wanted to talk about the other day, but I just recorded way too many videos and I just couldn't get to it. But I'm here now, and that is Outlast 1 and 2 is making its way to the Nintendo Switch in Q1 2018. Plus, we have a brand new Outlast universe game in development. So I do want to say that this is one of the games that would never come to the Wii U back in those days, man. So I'm so happy that this style of game is coming to Nintendo Switch, and we're getting 2 of them. So that's really awesome. And the developer says that it will be a distinct experience in terms of the Nintendo Switch and also the new Outlast game. So Outlast and Outlast 2 are coming to Nintendo Switch in the first quarter of 2018. Developer Red Barrels has announced. A new title set in the Outlast universe is also in development. Quote, currently we're working on something a lot of you have been asking for. It won't be a sequel to Outlast or Outlast 2, but it will be a distinct experience set in the Outlast universe, Red Barrel said in an update. We can't say more right now. We need to first make sure that we can make it work. Like I mentioned, we strive to be risk takers, and this is one pretty big challenge. If all goes well, we'll soon be able to reveal more. Regarding an Outlast 3, the studio said, quote, we will at some point make Outlast 3, and the answers will be given. You can also check the Murkoff account's epilogue. It takes place right after the events of the second game and offers some insight into the events of the game. Now, Outlast and Outlast 2 are currently available for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, but the Nintendo Switch version having that horror on the go, I think I'm definitely going to check it out. I've never played the Outlast games beforehand, but I've watched Let's Plays of Outlast 1 and Outlast 2. I know Nintendo Ultra was like streaming Outlast 1 or 2, one of those. I think it was Outlast 2. He was streaming that, and it was awesome to watch his stream. So I'm definitely going to pick up Outlast 1 and 2 or get a review copy. I feel that'll be pretty cool to play on the Nintendo Switch. So what do you guys think about Outlast 1 and 2 coming to Nintendo Switch? This one was kind of out of nowhere. I was kind of shocked about the whole announcement. And like I said earlier, like these are the type of games that the Wii U never got. 2018 is going to be a big year. Already getting some nice third-party support when it comes to Outlast 1 and 2 coming to Nintendo Switch. So if you want to see more of this on the Nintendo Switch, make sure you go ahead and support the game, or at least share the news as far as Outlast 1 and 2 coming to Nintendo Switch in Q1 2018. Alright, and moving into the next article here, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild version 1.4.0 is now available, plus the Champions Ballad DLC has been added in as well. So let's go ahead and go over the version update first. So version 1.4.0, that added support for DLC Pack 2, the Champions Ballad. Players who have pre-purchased the content can play it by updating the DLC and software. For the DLC update, please follow the instructions displayed on the screen once you have updated the software. They also made various fixes to improve the gameplay, so I'm definitely going to test that out in the Forest of Time and in other areas where the frame rate might have not been so good compared to the other parts of the game. So it's cool to see the version 1.4 update and the continued support. But the big thing with this one is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild DLC Pack 2, the Champions Ballad, that is out. It is available now for everyone to go play, and Link gains a brand new companion. It's a freaking motorcycle. So anyway, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild's second downloadable expansion pack, the Champions Ballad, has already launched for the Nintendo Switch and the Wii U. The second content pack adds a brand new dungeon, an original story, and new challenges. Here's an overview via Nintendo. In the second of the two DLC packs that are part of the game's expansion pass, players are granted access to a large new adventure featuring a never-before-seen dungeon, new insights into the background of the game's four champions, as well as a new high-mobility means of transportation. Once players complete the adventure, they will have the opportunity to traverse the enormous world of Hyrule on top of a motorcycle called Master Cycle Zero. The DLC will also grant access to 9 new armor items for players to find, as well as the Ancient Saddle and more. Players who purchase the expansion pass for $19.99 receive the Champions Ballad DLC Pack 2, as well as the Trial of the Sword DLC Pack 1, which launched earlier this year. So this was super hype at the Game Awards. The announcement was like, oh my gosh, we're going to be able to play it, and we can play it right now. I don't even have the time to play it. I've got to create content. I've got to take care of my family. I've got to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I need to find time to play this because I want that motorcycle. I want that motorcycle, and that's obviously inspired by the Master Cycle in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. As far as not the look of it, but just maybe the idea of Link riding a motorcycle, I definitely think, hey, what can we add to make this just kind of crazy and really cool for people to pick this up if they haven't already done so? Oh, I know, a freaking motorcycle. That's what we can add, a motorcycle. So that is awesome that they put this in, and I cannot wait to travel across Hyrule in a motorcycle. That is so cool. So Link in GTA, not so far off, right? So what do you guys think about this, man? This was awesome to see. And I remember back earlier in the year when Nintendo announced the DLC as far as what they're doing with the Season Pass, and people flipped out. They complained and said it was overpriced. They said Nintendo shouldn't be doing this. They said that it was a horrible idea, like they should be able to buy it separately. There was just so many complaints that people had. And now that we got DLC Pack 1, and now that DLC Pack 2 is out as well, I think $20 for everything that you get is more than good. I mean, that is definitely great value, especially with DLC Pack 2. I would have paid $20 just for DLC Pack 2, but the fact that we got all of this for $20 is not bad, considering the type of DLC that's been in other games as far as how much you have to pay for certain items and all that. And it crushes like Fire Emblem DLC too as well, as far as the mainline Fire Emblem DLC. For $20, you get a lot of content, a lot of extra stuff, so really good to see Nintendo really come back strong with Legend of Zelda. They've been supporting the game all year with updates, free content, and all of that, man. So I'm so happy, and I cannot wait to jump into Hyrule again. I just got to keep on playing Xenoblade Chronicles. I need to split my time between Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and also The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This weekend, I'm going to be playing a lot of both, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So what do you guys think of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild DLC Pack 2 as far as the Champions Ballad? Have you guys been playing it? How do you like it? In addition to all the different topics here, Outlast 1 and 2, Soulcalibur VI, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon and YouTube Live gaming page and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, and rewards via sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next video. Peace!